Welcome back. You are watching KUTV on the sport on this auspicious Saturday afternoon. And as you can see, my table is already decorated with middleweight title belts. And as I promised you earlier, guys, William the Hammer Odindo is in the building. He's the Lfne middleweight champion. 2 weeks ago, we were in Mary County and it was totally awesome. And we're just reminiscing and getting to find out how these champions are preparing now that they have an opportunity to go international. And I mean, they have a chance to go. They'll be heading to Turkey next month. And we just want to know how it is. The Hammer, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having me here again.
Yes, you were here before you became a champion. Now you're a champion. How does that make you feel?
The feeling is good, and especially that I was expecting it, and my fans were also expecting it. So the feeling is good. Yeah, and it's also my first title fight that I participated, so it also came like okay, it's a good title fight, and it's a good start for me too, as much as the career is concerned too. Yeah,
it was very difficult for the organizers to actually get you an opponent, but finally it happened. Do you think you actually got a worthy opponent in Lfne 4?
What I can say, the fighter was a good fighter, because it was very difficult to get an opponent, kwa sababu ulikuwa unapata sometimes some fighters were being approached, and some were like, Hammer, no, I'm not going to fight with the Hammer. So it was very tough times finding for me an opponent, but I'm glad the time came and we participated.
We'll be watching what transpired in Meru in a couple of minutes. But Hammer,
yes.
Tell me, did you expect the fight to go all the way to the third round?
Actually, it was my plan, and I'd planned for it from that was my recent matches that I've played. They've always been ending in the first round. So it was also my fans' wish that game end back around the mwisho.
Yes, they wanted to see the action.
Yeah, they wanted to. So you know, some people are also claiming that have always been given weak opponents. So I wanted to confirm to them that it's not about the opponents, it's about the Hammer himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of fans. I think you are one of the fighters who actually gathered a lot of fans, and they actually traveled with you. How did you actually? And there was actually a video going around on social media. People were watching you in Nairobi. How does that make you feel now that you, as an individual, you actually have people who support you religiously?
Yeah, I have a lot of fans watching, not only in Nairobi, but I can say countrywide. So it's just that as fighters, or let me say in this career, sometimes you need to prepare your fighter. You need to prepare your fans to you need to show them the content for them to follow you up. So that's what I did. I prepared them. Na ikafika hapo. Yeah.
Let us just reminisce and see how the fight went down in Mary County. Take a look.
The Hammer atakuwa kichukuana na Elijah Kingi, the brutal man. Na tunaanza anaye pale hivyo on the blue corner, akiwa amevalia gloves za blue tena zaidi. Akiwa amevalia gloves za baridi. Lakini kabla ya hapo hivyo tapata kuingiza
into the 8th bout here. Into the 8th bout, a son, a 1-year-old son from Nairobi, who is also known as...
His coach is Bruce the Strongman Tompo, a very energetic man, only person that accepted a match.
Now just looking out, Kingi using some Cobra squads. Oh my goodness!
Okay. Kingi got him.
Kingi got him.
Kingi got him.
Tough jabs there.
Kingi
got
with the
William
beautiful
Odindo.
left hooks. Kingi with the beautiful left foot feints by
William
Kennedy.
Odindo looking to charge forward. An uppercut hook there. Missed
Just
opponent, but then using and compromising on some lower kicks. Elijah Kingi almost got him off. Finish, not a decision. But Odindo never wants to give up. A
Odindo
nice
finishes the
jab.
fight.
And now into a grounded pound on the ground of the front of the cage.
Odindo
Might he
finished
be
the fight.
finishing? Might he be finishing? Odindo.
William Odindo in
Wow.
the third knockout.
That is a KO. A KO.
Beautiful knockout by go through the adversity presented by Elijah Kingi, currently on the ground and in the leg when he threw the kick and hit him with the right hand that sent him to the canvas.
Look
and
at that.
destroyed
Look
him.
at that. A very nice right jab followed by a takedown. Then some good ground pounds which knocks out Elijah King in the road corner. And at least I can say William Odindo.
Well, it seems like Odindo needed just one chance, one opportunity to kill the game. And when it came in the third round, he did exactly that. But people were like, oh, ikianza Kingi was very promising. But also on the other hand, Odindo is saying he wanted to give his fans a show. He did not want just to finish it after a few seconds. In Lfne 2, within 5 seconds, we were done. We were not even done doing the introduction, and the game was just over. We're like, who is this guy? But well, they gave us a show in Meru and it was totally awesome. But I wanted to respond to some allegations, to some assertion by Kingi. Kingi is very young at 22, very promising, and he got an opportunity. His very first fight, he did not just fight anyone. He was fighting the Hammer himself, a gentleman who is finding it very difficult. Watu wakisikia wanataka kupigana na Hammer, afadhali kai. They don't want that opportunity. Do you think he was courageous? Kujiamini that much?
What I can say, Kingi is a good fighter. He's a good fighter, and I can just tell him to keep up the spirit.
Yes.
And kama alipata chance ya ku face Hammer, hata ishindwa game.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's a good fighter.
He started way high.
Yeah, he started very high, and actually venye game ilianza, I was so relaxed. Nilijua it was his first fight, so ilibidi nieke my lower gear at least ndio I enjoy game. So apart from you kuenjoy pia niliona it can go far.
Yeah. He has a future in the sport.
Yes.
Very impressive. Hopefully he's watching and knows that he can do very well in mixed martial arts. He also said that were it not him being hit on the groin, that he was going to maybe win that particular fight. What is your response to that? Did anything like that actually happen?
To be honest, if you play that thing, if you replay the game, that part, I never hit him on the groins. Actually, I hit it on the thigh. Since he was taller than me, so I couldn't reach at the stomach. That's why I hit at the thighs. So I never hit him on the groins. So, and if he thinks that that is the excuse he can use, that maybe that's what made me win the game, I'm free. If he calls for a rematch, I'm here and I'll prove it. I'll prove him wrong.
Actually, he wants a rematch on September.
I've agreed. Yeah, wacha kuje.
Yes. So Kingi, there you have it.
This time round, hatafika huko. Hatafika round ya 3.
Hata ya kwanza ni kama haitaisha. Ama unataka pia enjoy kidogo?
This time round sitataka enjoy.
You want to finish this business and set the record straight.
I hope he's watching. So he better train hard. Because what I'm planning for him, round 1, round 2, never. Yeah.
Are you and 2 other fighters, that is Felistas Mugo and why am I forgetting? Wafula have an opportunity to travel to Turkey next month. How are you feeling about this? How are you even going to prepare? Because we can say you're now going international.
Yeah, it's a good feeling na as a fighter na as a MMA fighter. This is the first opportunity we are getting to go and showcase what we can do outside there. So it's a good fight, and I can just tell people that to expect a good fight, and what I'm planning or what I'm praying for is to win by a knockout in Turkey. Yeah.
You know, talking to Jay Adams, he was saying that the fighters you're going to face are very good when it comes to ground fighting. Is this something that you guys have been, you believe that you're very good at?
Ground fight, that's what we do. We also MMA, it's a combination of both grappling and stand-up fight. So those are things that we have been doing. So it's not something new that I'm going to face. Yeah.
So you're ready for Turkey? I'm
ready, and if it reaches to ground or grappling, I know I'm going to win. It's going to be a submission win.
Yeah. You think in any ways your maybe training regime going to change in preparation for Turkey?
No, I'll only need to adjust a little bit, because these are just things that we have been doing, we have been training for. I'll just have to adjust a little bit.
Yes. Well, you know, you guys, we have been adapting and supporting our fighters. If you want to be in the journey with William the Hammer Odindo, all you have to do is send any amount to 4045269, and the account name is this fighter you are supporting. In this case, it's the Hammer or William or Odindo, and send any amount so that you can be part of his journey heading to Turkey. He has shown a lot of potential, a lot of potential, a lot of power, a lot of pace. And he actually understands the conventions of mixed martial arts, and he's very soon, you know, we said last week that the minute you cross the border, you're not only representing yourself, but also you somehow will be carrying the Kenyan flag. What would you like to tell your fans?
Okay, actually right now my fans, some of them are talking to me, they want to take me to Turkey. Yeah, they are okay. I'm hoping or it is my wish that tungeza enda sisi wote, but kama tutapata chance tutaenda. But meanwhile it's going to be a good fight, good show, and I'm going for a win. Sana knockout. Yeah.
So you guys, if you cannot make it, make sure Ambaka is rugby. William Odindo the Hammer makes it to Turkey. If you cannot be there, atakuwa hapo kuwakilisha. So do the needful and support him. Moral support, financial support, all sorts of support that he might need to ensure that he is representing you guys properly out there in Turkey. And I believe this is just one of the many opportunities that are lined up for him. The stars are actually lining up very well for him and other MMA fighters here in the country. Remember, Lfne 4 was live right here on KUTV on the spot on the 10th of July 2021. In September, we will also be having Lfne 5, and it will be here in Nairobi. And William Odindo, please don't sue me. William Odindo the Hammer, I'll be calling you the Hammer up to this point. The Hammer, well, already washaambiana na Kingi wanapigana, right? Also, there's this particular guy, if I remember his name, he won, and also the Panther won. And the Lfne president was saying that these two gentlemen must battle it out in a title fight, where it's going to be Moto. That is another fight. Is his name Gidinji? There's a name. But he will be taking on the Panther or Andere. So other than that Kingi versus Odindo rematch, we'll be having another super bout where Andere will be taking on the fighter from, I think it's Embu Meru. So it's bound to be amazing. Remember, Lfne 5 will be staged here in Nairobi. We are taking a very short break. When we come back, we need to be having Felicitas Mugo in the building, as well as the national coordinator for Lfne, Mr. Calvin Omondi. I hope that is the correct name. Mr. Calvin will be joining me here on set. Keep it right here. You are watching KUTV on the sport.